Welcome back to Genshin Impact The Hunger Games, Fontaine Edition. To celebrate the new area, I'm gonna be throwing all these Fontaine characters into the ring to see who truly comes out on top. And as a special plot twist, whichever district wins, I will be pulling for both of those characters once they are released. Pay for my wallet. As you might notice, we have some duplicates. There's not too many Fontaine characters yet. Since there are exactly 12 so far, I just made evil clone versions of them, because that totally makes sense. Mark my words, there will be evil clones in Fontaine. That being said, let's go over the participants. In District 1, we have Linny and Lynette. In District 2 is Charlotte and Femine. In District 3 is Farina and Nuviet. In District 4 is Navia and Clorand. In District 5 is Sigewin and Risley, or Rosly, the Riz Lord. And in District 6, we have Arlecchino and, of course, Tartaggles. To fill out the remaining district, we have the evil clones of all of those characters. But before the battle begins, are you interested in Genshin Impact inspired merchandise? If yes, then you're in luck because today's video is sponsored by Lixie Zoo Shop. Lixie Zoo Shop is an independent artist who specializes in Genshin Impact themed merchandise, such as these fancy and stylish color block hoodies, as well as these beautiful Genshin Impact pins. Their color block hoodies come in a variety of sizes and styles, with an embroidered design on the front and high quality materials. As much as we wish it would be summer forever, fall is coming soon. You might as well get this hoodie to rep your favorite Genshin boy while keeping yourself warm. My personal favorite is the Xiao design. I really love the contrasting colors. Lixie Zoo Shop is offering a special discount code for Koomaxx watchers. Enter code Koomaxx at checkout for 5% off your order, or click the special link in the video description and pinned comment. And every purchase helps support me and my channel as well. Thank you again to Lixie Zoo Shop for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get back to the Hunger Games. Let the games begin. And we begin with the bloodbath. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds signaling the start of the game. I'm so excited! Oh my gosh, it's been a minute since I've done one of these. Let's get into it. Lynette, evil clone, Sigewin, evil clone, Nuvilet, evil clone, and Linny share everything they gathered before running. Linny, what are you doing with all these evil clones, boy? Run! Charlotte and Tartaggles fight for a bag. Charlotte gives up and retreats. Took one look at that ginger and headed for the hills. Sigewin runs away from the cornucopia. Also, by the way, let me just preface this. I am recording this a day or two before Fontaine drops, so I actually have like zero idea how to pronounce any of their names. This is probably gonna age so poorly once the like Genshin pronunciations come out. I'm so sorry if I'm butchering their names. Navia, evil clone, runs away from the cornucopia. Arlecchino grabs a jar of fishing bait while Farina gets fishing gear. Oh, the girls are going fishing. Femine severely injures Farina's evil clone, but puts her out of her misery. Oh, and Femine with the first blood. You always gotta watch out for the quiet ones, alright? Meanwhile, Fremine's evil clone grabs a sword. Oh no. Can I put my money on Femine and his evil clone to win this entire round? That would be sick. Rizmaster's evil clone runs away from the cornucopia. Charlotte's evil clone runs away. Tartaggle's evil clone runs away. Clorand grabs a backpack, not realizing it's empty. Nuvilet runs away from the cornucopia. Navia, Arlecchino's eviler clone, and Lynette work together to get as much supplies as possible. Clorand's evil clone runs away, Linny's evil clone runs away, and Risley finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Alright. Oh, this is so confusing, dude. We need to get rid of these evil clones before they start taking over. Linny searches for firewood. Nuvilet, Sigewin, Risley's evil clone, Tartaggles, and Arlecchino hunt for other tributes. My mouth is about to fall off. I can't say all these names. Charlotte chases Navia. Linny's evil clone tries to sleep through the entire day. Do evil clones sleep? I guess they do. Clorand's evil clone travels to higher ground. Charlotte You know what? Forget this evil clone stuff. I'm just gonna start saying their name because it's too many words. Charlotte tends to Lynette's wounds. Lynette discovers a cave. Femine kills Farina with her own weapon. Dude, Femine is on a rampage. He has killed 2 people, and the only 2 people to die were by his hand. What is happening? He's like, everyone's calling me a shy boy.
I'll show them.
Arlecchino explores the arena. Navia practices her archery. Uh-oh, she's gonna be double dangerous. Sigewin steals from Tartaggles while he isn't looking. Femine and Clorand split up to search for resources. Nuvilet searches for firewood. And Risley dies trying to escape the arena. What is you doing? He's like, I'm just here to like camp and have a good time. He just ends up dying on his own accord. All right, so both Farina and her evil clone have been Wait, I didn't even notice. Dude, Femine was like, all right, evil clone and the real one. If the Archon is dead, then like he's got the advantage. I think Femine has the long con plan up his sleeve. We gotta watch out for him. And then Risley is also out of here. All right, night 1. Cloran tries to sing herself to sleep. Arlecchino thinks about winning. Tartagos tries to sing himself to sleep. See, he's not a talented singer. Linny fends Navia, Charlotte, and Sigewinne away from his fire. Cloran defeats Arlecchino in a fight, but spares her life. I think that's gonna come back and bite you in the butt later, but pop off. Risley sets up camp for the night. Why are you in your camper arc? What is this? Charlotte defeats Femine in a fight, but spares his life. Oh, that mistake. That's also a big mistake. He's gonna come back for you. Maybe she's like, all right, if I can get this beast on my side, maybe I'll survive. Lynette tries to sing herself to sleep. Nuvile, Navia, Femine, Tartagos, and Sigewinne sleep in shifts. Nuvile is unable to convince Lynette not to kill him. So Lynette has taken down Nuvile, the actual one. Oh my goodness. Linny receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. All right, let's see what happens on day 2. Sigewinne and Femine work together for the day. Arlecchino discovers a cave. Linny, Charlotte, and Linny get into a fight. Linny triumphantly kills both of them. Linny's evil clone has taken out the real one, and Charlotte. Oh no! Navia and Lynette work together for the day. Charlotte's evil clone sprains her ankle while running away from Tartagos. Tartagos attacks Navia, but Lynette protects her, killing the evil clone. Clorande receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Risley sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. He's just a chill guy. He doesn't care. Sigewinne receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Nuvile, Clorande, Arlecchino, and Femine hunt for other tributes. So on day 2, we have 4 cannon shots: Nuvile, Linny, Charlotte, and Tartagos' evil clone. 3 of the actual contestants have been taken down. Night 2, Clorande climbs a tree to rest. Arlecchino is awoken by nightmares. I don't have a bit. Charlotte, Navia, and Lynette cheerfully sing songs together. Wow, love to see it. Sigewinne climbs a tree to rest. Lynette destroys Navia's supplies while she is asleep. Linny accidentally steps on a landmine. Oh, okay, so Linny's evil clone has been taken out as well, so Linny is completely out. Risley cries himself to sleep. Is because his not-so-evil clone is already dead. Clorande and Nuvile sleep in shifts. Femine's evil clone destroys Femine's supplies while he's asleep. The clones are rebelling. Arlecchino questions her sanity. Sigewinne and Tartagos sleep in shifts. Alright, don't think anyone died. Day 3. Lynette searches for firewood. Sigewinne searches for a water source. Other Sigewinne picks flowers. Lynette attacks Femine, but he manages to escape. Nuvile overhears Navia and Clorande talking in the distance. Risley and Tartagos split up to search for resources. Clorande chases Arlecchino. Charlotte and Arlecchino hunt for other tributes. That's such a scary matchup. Oh no. Navia runs away from Femine. Alright, and Linny's evil clone is the only one to get taken down on that day. Let's see what happens on night 3. Femine and Tartagos fight Navia and Risley. Femine and Tartagos survive. Okay, so Femine and Tartagos just took out Navia's evil clone and Risley's evil clone. So Risley is now done and done. My money is firmly on one of the Femines at this point. Lynette fends Arlecchino, Sigewinne, and Clorande away from her fire. Nuvile stays awake all night. Lynette and Clorande tell stories about themselves to each other. All the evil clones are like... Ow. Meanwhile, all the actual versions are just like, yeah, so when I was 12, I fell off of my bunk bed and I hurt my shoulder. Like, let's, you know, maybe we could get a little bit more aggressive here, ladies. Navia starts a fire. Femine quietly hums. See? Femine, like, his evil clone is over here with a Glock, just, like, smacking people over the back of the head. Femine's like... I wish I was a muffin man. Charlotte throws a knife into Sigewinne's chest. What did I just say? Charlotte. What am I gonna eat for dinner? Charlotte's evil clone. Arlecchino quietly hums. All right, well, the eviler clone is chilling at the very least. And on to day 4, Sigewinne thinks about home. Clorande, Charlotte, Freminet, Tartagos, and Lynette hunt for other tributes. They're starting to work together. Neuvillette, Freminet, Clorande, Navia, and Arlecchino hunt for other tributes as well. Oh, this is so scary. Meanwhile, Lynette receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Arlecchino bleeds out due to untreated injuries. Oh no, that means only the eviler one's alive. That sounds terrifying. I don't love it. 4 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Navia's evil clone, Risley's evil clone, Sigewinne's evil clone, and Arlecchino are donezo. Night 4. Clorande is awoken by nightmares. Clorande, Tartagos, and Charlotte get into a fight. Clorande triumphantly kills them both. The evil clone has taken out the actual Tartagos as well as Charlotte's evil clone. Freminet, Neuvillette, Lynette, Sigewinne, and Navia sleep in shifts. Lynette quietly hums. Freminet cooks his food before putting his fire out. And Arlecchino thinks about home. Day 5. Neuvillette's evil clone searches for firewood. Sigewinne begs for Clorande to kill her. She refuses, keeping Sigewinne alive. Wow, she shows restraint. Lynette fishes. Freminet receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Don't arm the boy. Lynette overhears Arlecchino and Clorande talking in the distance. The evil clones. Navia searches for firewood. Freminet fishes. Alright, Tartagos and Charlotte's evil clone have been killed. On to night 5. Arlecchino climbs a tree to rest. Freminet destroys Clorande's supplies while she's asleep. Freminet's evil clone, Sigewinne, and Lynette cheerfully sing songs together. Navia passes out from exhaustion. Clorande's evil clone falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Oh no! Okay. Neuvillette's evil clone looks into the sky, and Lynette's evil clone dies from thirst. Wow, the irony. One drowns, and the other one dies from thirst. Alright, the participants are whittling away. We are on to the feast, which is the middle point. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families. Sigewinne decides not to go to the feast. Freminet also decides not to go to the feast, as does his evil clone. Arlecchino and Lynette decide to work together to get more supplies. Ooh, wait a second. Is this foreshadowing things that are gonna happen in the actual game? We're gonna have to see. Clorande strangles Neuvillette's evil clone with a rope? She is not playing. Cut to the scene from the trailer where she's like stalking behind him with a gun. And Navia decides not to go to the feast. Okay, there are not many participants left at all, you guys. Day 6. Freminet's evil clone sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Sigewinne, Lynette, Navia, Freminet, and Clorande track down and kill Arlecchino's evil clone. Let's go, boys! Okay, they knew where the drama was, and we don't need any harbingers in on this game, alright? You are the eviler clone. You're not even an evil clone. So it looks like the only characters left are the actual versions and Freminet's evil clone. All the other evil clones have been taken down. I'm actually impressed that they've managed to take out all the evil clones. I feel like there had to have been one of those like Spider-Man pointing finger guns at the other Spider-Man moments. Like, how do we know which one's real and which one's fake? Night 6. Lynette thinks about winning. Freminet receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Navia sees a fire but stays hidden. Freminet's evil clone and Sigewinne hold hands. Huh, you know what? I'm not gonna question it. Clorande tries to treat her infection. Uh-oh, girl's got an infection. That does not bode well. Day 7. Freminet's evil clone diverts Clorande's attention and runs away. Sigewinne sets an explosive off, killing Lynette. Oh my goodness, the little rabbit-looking girl has taken out Lynette. Freminet discovers a cave. And Navia makes a slingshot. So Lynette from District 1 has been killed. Night 7, Freminet's evil clone and Clorande are holding hands. What are you doing, evil clone? Are you trying to seduce everybody? He's like, nah, trust me, I'm the real one, right? Freminet receives clean water from an unknown sponsor, and Navia starts a fire. Seguin cries herself to sleep. Yeah, because her beloved feminine evil clone is holding hands with another woman, an older one at that. Yeah, okay. Clarant, what are you doing? I'm just gonna ask you that. You know how old he is, right? All right, day 8. Femine tries to spear a fish with a trident. Okay, you know, that's kind of on brand. Seguin discovers a cave. Femine's evil clone receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. The Fatui's like, take him out. Who? You know who. Take him out. Cloran searches for firewood, and Navia bleeds out due to untreated injuries. Taylor Swift, no! Alright, 4 left. Let's see who's gonna win. Night 8. Seguin screams for help. I would too, girl. I would too. Cloran defeats Femine in a fight, but spares his life. It is too late in the game for you to be sparing people's lives, dude. Femine's evil clone sees a fire, but stays hidden. Actually, he is waiting for his moment to strike. I am so scared of this evil clone right now. If it is left with Femine and his evil clone, I'm gonna freak out. That's gonna be iconic, honestly. Day 9, let's see. Cloran strangles Femine with a rope, and just like that, my dreams have been crushed. I am disappointed immeasurably, but we will carry on. Femine's evil clone receives clean water from an unknown sponsor, and Seguin searches for firewood. 3 are left. We have 1 evil clone and 2 actual versions. Night 9. Seguin looks at the night sky. Femine's evil clone goes to sleep, and Cloran screams for help. Why does this sound like a Renaissance painting? This is so poetic and sad. Femine's evil clone throws a knife into Cloran's chest. The evil clone made it into the top 2. Oh no! And Seguin accidentally steps on a landmine. Wait a minute! That means the winner is Femine's evil clone from District 8. Let's go. Okay, so an evil clone ended up winning the entire thing. That being said, okay, well, he was matched up with Charlotte's evil clone, so it looks like I will be pulling for both Femine and Charlotte. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know it's been a while since I've done a Hunger Games video, but thank you for your patience. If you like this type of content, I have a whole series on Genshin Hunger Games. There are 10 episodes before this if you'd like to go watch those. Give this video a thumbs up if you would like to see more Genshin Hunger Games return. And until my next video, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!